Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. A brand new day. A brand new day? Yes, indeed. A brand new day. Today is 11/19, Saturday, November 19th, 2016. 6:43 a.m. 6:43. Oh, yes, I'm late again. I woke up like maybe a half hour ago. Maybe. So, I am so far behind. But, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and I'm repeating myself. I have my first cannabis here of the day. This is, oh gosh, what is this? Alien Candy. A little half-gram joint made for the place that we go to. It's 420 West. You know, I'm still debating talking to them and actually seeing if I can get a sponsorship type deal with them. Because the people that have been there, working there, they really like my channel and they think it's really cool. So it's quite awesome that way. First cannabis of the day. Yep, gotta get it wet. Have to form fellatio upon your joint. My first hit of irritant of the day. And even though cannabis has within it a protective substance, and it actually does. Cannabis is a bronchodilator, even when you smoke it. Bronchodilator means when the smoke hits your lungs. Unlike regular tobacco smoke, which is a bronchodilator, and it closes off all of the holes in your lungs. You know, everything just goes, and it gets harder to breathe. Cannabis is actually a bronchodilator. When you inhale it, oh, this is a nasty tasting thing. Ugh. It's an irritant, yes. Anything burning, anything that's not clear, fresh, oxygen, nitrogen mix, then your lungs are going to complain. But THC has a substance within it. It actively protects your lungs. THC hates tumors. It hunts them down and kills them in your body. And they have discovered, because if you smoke cigarettes, it kills your lungs. I mean, a heavy long-term smoker over decades will have burnt out, collapsed portions of the lungs. They don't look good. They're diseased, unhealthy looking, nasty things. A cannabis smoker's lungs, even a heavy cannabis smoker's lungs, almost as clear as a non-smoker. Which I'm glad about, because I've been a non-smoker my whole life. Except when, that period when I was like 4th grade to mid-high school. Nope, that was it. When I was a pot smoker then, from 4th to 10th grade, something like that. I smoked, and then I got caught by my parents, and then stopped smoking for decades, and then have only been smoking since, well, 2014. About well, she died in March 9th, so April 19, May, June, July. 4 months after my wife died, I started smoking cannabis for pain. I was almost bedridden at that point. I mean, I was almost bedridden trying to take care of my wife, and it was even more so afterward. Well, well, well. I want to thank everybody, absolutely everybody in the world, for everything. I have another episode of Postcards from the Edge coming up later today, where I'm going to re-mention how the Oxbow animal health people, Oxbow Animal Health in NE, whatever NE is. I forget the state of NE. But NE, there's Oxbow Animal Health, and they saw my stuff, and they sent me things for my hamsters. because Patches died. And then, of course, just a few days later, Bobo died. I have one older hamster left. Her name is Goldie. I'm going to show her to you later today, but I don't want to take her out of the cage because she's so old. I don't want the shock to kill her. She's the last of my old hamsters, and she is awesome. Patches was the kind of mother that when I handled one of her babies too much so it smelled not enough like the baby and too much like me, she pulled that baby out of my hands, sniffed it hard, and then bit its head. One lower teeth spiked in underneath here. Her upper teeth came in over the top and speared in through its eye. She just went, "Argh!" It was dead instantly. I was like, holy smokes, Patches was savage. Goldie, on the other hand, she had had a whole bunch of babies. And I had had a rescue baby where I couldn't give it back to Patches because it had gotten loose, and if I gave it back to Patches, she was going to kill it. And so what could I do? I didn't want to do that, but Goldie had babies. Here's the difference between Goldie and Patches. I took Patches' baby, and I had to give it to Goldie. And so I popped it on top of her and her babies, and she reared up, sniffed that foreign baby, sniffed me, sniffed it, and then she just moved, and that new baby just wiggled in, grabbed the nipple, and it was her baby from then on. That's the kind of hamster mama she is. She is awesome. Gosh, I want to smoke the rest of this, but the dog end. Of course, the other thing I would like to do is the thing that I do all the time. I'm going to go through, I'm calling up the community page of my channel, and I'm going to go through and thank 15 to 25 people, which means to hell with the dog end. This thing sucks so bad. Ugh, tastes terrible, but at least it's cannabis. So the first person I would like to thank is, now, if I cannot pronounce your name, it is not out of disrespect. I have troubles with names. If I didn't know how to pronounce my own name, I wouldn't be able to pronounce my own name. And my name is easy. So if I stumble over your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm going to do my best. So like, Silent366, well, howdy, howdy, howdy. And Cosmic Dreams, very cool. Thank you so much. Now, I do not know if these are good, bad, or indifferent comments that have been made to me. I'm not actually reading the comment until afterward. I'm just thanking the people that made it. Even if you are cursing my name and wishing death upon me and my children, while I'm not going to appreciate that sort of comment, the fact is even that sort of comment bumps up my interaction stats with YouTube, and YouTube goes, "You're doing something right." So even nasty grams I'm going to thank you for, because that bumps up my interaction stats with YouTube. Thank you. So oh, I think it's, you showed me how to pronounce your name once, so actually I've thanked you before, but it's like Skyle. So thank you very, very much, Kyle. And Real TV, thank you so very much for your comment. It is greatly appreciated. Again, I don't know what the comments are, but thank you all so much for the comment. Hopefully they're nice. Hopefully you're not wishing death upon me and my children. But, you know. And OG Drexau, I think it is. DRECKSAU. So, thumbs up, thank you so much. And then, thou hast, thou hast lost the game. Thumbs up. I've done that whole game thing with other people too. For a while, my older son, we would just be playing video games, and I go, hey, 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 and he'd go, what? I go, you just lost the game. And he'd go, what? Oh no! So it was fun. And then there's Finks with a double I, it looks like. F-I-I-N-K-S. Thank you so very, very much. I think this is your number 6. I hope so. If not, I mean, I can't count well. Plus, you know, cannabis for my fibro. And fibro fog makes it hard to think, and cannabis doesn't help. Like Edmund, FTW. Thank you so very much. That would be this one. And then Bullet Fast Speed, which is much better than Bullet Slow Speed. Bullet Flow Speed, that would be interesting. Bullet Slow Speed, so thumbs up. Thank you very, very much for your comment. And Music Edits, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Sans Plays. Oh, and it's your icon is that little skeleton guy from Undertale. I know his name's like Sans or Sans or something like that. I've never played the game. I've actually got it, and I want to play it, but I know at least that one character, Sans, or whatever the heck it is. What is it? He's 9 or 10. We're going to call him 10. Thank you very much. And then we're loading up another page with Mr. Oh, it just goes to 11. Mr. 666. Thank you so very much. And Alex Von Berg, number 12. Thank you so very much for your comments. Cool Flame, thank you so very, very much. And Marshall Harner Music, thank you so very, very much for your comments. You were number 14. And loading up the next part of the page, Brian Fernandez, thank you so very, very much. I'm going to go up to like number 16, Sid Collins, thank you so very much for your comment. And number 17 is, oh, I think I've given you a shout out before, so now you get another one. Ruben Bredenhoff. Well, now you get another shout out. Thank you. And call up the next page for the next one. We go Buttercup Makeup. I like the name there. Thank you so very, very much. And Hackerman. Thank you. Thank you so very greatly much. Greatly appreciated. And oh, why not? Just because the name actually caught me for number 20. Steve Queef. Thank you so very much for the comments. Greatly appreciated, all of you. Like I say, even if you were cursing my name and wishing death upon me and my family, at least you're bumping up my interaction stats with YouTube. So thank you very much. Now, I do have time to do this one because I'm going a little bit faster because I think it's because I'm insane. I'm not any more awake than normal. But, in fact, I'm less awake than normal. So, I like to greet people in their languages. I have not yet had a chance to do the phonetic things. My friends left at about 5:15 last night. About 5:15 because she works at 6. And I remember them leaving, and then it must have been around 7 o'clock the last time I looked at the clock, and then I woke up at 6:30 a.m. like 11 hours later. I'm so far behind, it's crazy, and I apologize. So, bom dia and dia gwit. Now, dia gwit's Irish. If you're an Irishman, then you'd say dia gwit to your friends, and that's a good thing. Labrit, annyeonghaseyo, Jean Dobry, or less formally, chest. Terra Homocost, Barry Lewis, Gomarius, Buenos Dias. Now, dia deed is Scots Gaelic. The dia part is probably a little bit on the confusing bit. It confuses me a little bit. Oh, that bloody hair is falling right into my eyes. Got loose hair. But dia deet. Is that the right one? Yeah, dia deet is Scots Gaelic. Ah, but dia gwit, that one's Irish. So if you hear an Irishman saying, dia gwit, and follow it up with a Scotsman going, hey, it's dia deet, you bloody little git, then you know what's going on. Bereda, Yorigel, Mattenbach, Buongiorno, Dobre Utro, Bokertov, Kumusta, no, jumped one, Buna Diminata, Ohio, Gomorgan, Ni hao, Privyet, Guten Tag, und Guten Morgen. Kalimera, Bonjour, Dobre Rano, God Morgan, Labas Ritas, Labdien, Mesa Olheli. That's actually good afternoon in Arabic. I don't know how to say good morning, but Mesa Olheli. Merhaba. And of course, there's a couple in Dutch that I haven't gotten the phonetics for. There's a Swahili greeting that I have, but I don't have it down yet. So, go forth and have the crack. The crack. Good food, good drink with good friends. And that's a good thing. Doesn't even have to be alcoholic beverages, as long as it's good drink and you enjoy it. It doesn't have to involve crack cocaine. It doesn't have to involve prostitutes spreading their legs for you. It's just the crack. Good food, good drink with good friends. I'm moderately centered on my camera. I really like the video quality on this one. It doesn't look as fuzzy and terrible as the last one did, but even the last one I had was a big improvement over the laptop webcam that I'd had before. My wife, before she died, she'd had a laptop, and then after she died, I used her laptop to run my channel. But then for one day, because it had issues, she dropped it a few times and it was damaged. And then one day it just stopped working. It didn't even turn on anymore. And so I had to emergency buy a new webcam from someplace. And by this time, my computer had been alternated up into this thing. So it works out now, which is good. And this is an excellent, excellent webcam. I don't like the stereo sound, because yesterday when it was using the stereo mics on that, I use Wondershare's Filmora as my film editor. Great editor. I've got another one that's a Steam movie thing, but I can't figure that one out to save my life. So Wondershare Filmora is what I do. But I had to double the volume. You know, you can go from 0 to 100, which is, you know, back your normal volume, to double it to 200. I had to double it to 200, and even then it was hard to hear. So I don't like that thing's microphones, but I had been sent an AT2020 USB mic, and that is so good it sounds really terrible in here. You can hear every echo off of every solid wooden surface, and it's only my back wall here that I have any blankets on, because the other side of that wall is garage and it's cold in there, and so I've got these to block off and help keep it warmer. And because there's a gap up at the top where there's like this much space between the wall and the ceiling, I've got it stuffed with pillows and other blankets up there to help put a filter to keep smoke and dust and stuff from going out that way. So the rest of my room is just a whole bunch of terrible acoustic surfaces. I need to get like a better place, and then I need to get that acoustic foam to kill sounds. I have been looking up on Amazon how to get a good bed that would fit in my area. I had looked up cots before. I've taken a good look at cots, and oh my gosh, they have like maybe a foam mattress this thick, and it's like this much regular foam and then pop up that much memory foam on top of it. I'd have to get a plywood sheet to put on top of the cot frames, and then I'd have to get another memory foam topper to put on top of that one, and it's by that time to get a cot to work, it's not going to work. I'm going to have so much stuff that it's going to be a hassle to get it set up every night. So a cot is out. I like the IKEA loft beds. The idea. I want to find something like that, because if I could get it set up over here in this area, like put my loft bed over my desk, that would work. It'd be great. So I'm looking into the idea right now of a loft, because a cot, I can't do it. They do have tri-fold travel mattresses of memory foam, but again, they're only like this thick, and so I'd have to like get 2 of them at the very least, and then now I've got 2 mattresses that I'd have to find a place for. So the logistics of getting a bed for in here are a lot more difficult than I was hoping. So my sincere apologies. I've got to get something, as my back hurts so bad sleeping in this thing the way I do. But I'm on the lookout, and I'm trying. Somebody who actually works and runs a mattress factory was trying to donate and say, I can get you a mattress. And that's not the problem. I am so happy that people are trying to help me. I just don't have the room. With my mental and physical requirements because of my back injuries and my fibro and all this, I just can't even make space for a regular sized bed, which is so sad because so many people were saying I could get you one. And I thank you so very much. Oh man, the time got away from me again. It's another 20 minutes. Shucks. You take care. I have postcards from the edge coming up. I have maybe a game video or two. I'm not sure. But I definitely have reaction videos coming up. So thumbs up. I've got to go to Walmart and get a new base for this thing because right now it doesn't rotate side to side. I have to move my entire monitor and turn it to if I want to adjust that, because before my other webcam it at least spun on the base. That doesn't even have a base. It's just precariously balanced on top of my monitor. Thank goodness it hasn't fallen. So I got to get to Walmart and get a base for that thing so I can hook it on things. Thumbs up. You take care. Have a great day. I have stuff a-coming, and that's a good thing. So thumbs up. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. So take care.